Alright, an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain, which I've seen be played in Metal Gear Solid 3. But if you're feeling it, go ahead and blaze the like button. If you feel like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button or become a member. And if you want to, go ahead and comment whatever it is you want to comment down below. But let's go. The rest of the incorrect summary of the Metal Gear Solids. Hopefully I'm not watching. Oh. Never mind, I already did wash this out of order, but here we are.
Metallic Gear Solid 5 is a game that premiered in theaters in 2016, written by his day-old coat Jim Bomb. This game follows the chronicles of Large Manager after his mercenary army was blown up by the Illuminati, led by emo Jim Carrey's The Mask.
No, he won that just with the Jim Carrey reference right there.
Smoking! Jim Carrey's The Mask, tasked only with revenge in the rebuilding of his private army, the chief of considerable size must struggle against the sub and supernatural in order to stop the Son of the Mask from being...
Now the Son of the Mask. Not a good one.
...is waking up from a coma, a battle which he struggles with for 9 years. Until now. You start to wake up from your coma and the nurse freaks out. She goes to get your doctor and he's just like, no problem bro, we already figured out what's wrong with you. You got enough holes in you to make a SpongeBob cosplay. You also have more brain damage than Logan Paul. You would have an arm, but there was like a famine 8 years back. I don't know why you're freaking out. Due to being in imminent danger from the Illuminati, you decide to redesign your face by turning up all the sliders as far as they can go. This produces a Habsburg abomination who loves Fortnite. Just look how beautiful you are.
Beautiful.
Bitch, I want a piggyback ride. Oh, fuck. She's doing the crab walk, but do not worry, I have a plan. So this pyromancer named Ishmael comes and picks you up. Only he doesn't help you at all, he just watches.
Yeah. This is the main thing I remember from this thing.
Stumble into a floating kindergartner by accident and then die.
Ethica is her name from Dark Knight Rises. Okay, no, not even close, ma'am.
Hello, friends.
Although the arms is a little different.
Stumble into a floating kindergartner by accident and then die. Yo, bitch, you ever seen Fantastic fucking Four? It's a great movie. Take my word for it. Don't watch it. Just take my word for it.
Wait, what? Fantastic Four?
Fantastic fucking Four. It's a great movie. Take my word for it. Don't watch it. Just take my word for it. All-Force suit setting fire to the building has activated its watering mechanism. I am foiled again by my foe's ingenuity.
Melting.
You flop around after escaping the Human Torch. Turns out the Illuminati's after you, and they ain't taking chances. You try to hide in a crowd, which is a genius maneuver. Then the Human Torch shows up again for no reason. Yo, you ever try shooting the stove? It doesn't work.
Yeah, you gonna shoot that thing?
Yo, dog, you fucking stupid. What'd I just say? Holy shit, my enemies are such fucking geniuses. How could I have predicted this? Now it's time to leave the building, the stealthy way. But not before the way is blocked by a psychic child. Why the fuck are you guys all holding your guns sideways? That doesn't make you look cool at all. Alright, fuckers, I see how it is. I guess I'm just gonna have to sit here and talk really loudly. Slay a slot shoot.
Really loudly? Only right.
You're fucking next, Snake. I see you hiding in the corner like a baby bitch. Come the fuck out. Then you get an astonishing 4 seconds of gameplay before the next cutscene. Oh, what the fuck now? Now, Snake, it's just me and you. I'm getting real tired of shit interrupting us, Snake. Now not a single automobile can interrupt us. Get in! Oh, you done fucked up now, Snake. Oh, you done fucked up now, Snake. So you drive away. Poorly. Very poorly. You start to run away before your friend Ocelot shows up on a horse and he's like, we gotta go.
They ever said who was the person helping them escape? See, it's been a very long time since I witnessed this game and I don't remember much, but I damn sure remember that beginning. What happened to the friend that helped? Hold on. Now I gotta remember. Did I watch the right one? I damn sure remember this hospital scene because that shit was intense. That's how the game starts. It's like, goddamn.
Through multiple oceans on your way to Afghanistan without asking even a single question. You think robot arms come for fucking free, snake?
Bitch? Okay,
no.
this one wasn't finished.
Rescue like an angry guy. He's got one arm or something. Go get him, dude. The year is 1984 and the Soviet Union is invading Afghanistan.
Husband was playing it. Never finished the game. Oh my god, my brain's trying to put the gears together and it's just not working too well.
To uninvade a village, and then another.
Hey, isn't that the fire starter? Yeah, they bringing back the fire starter. Okay.
You do the sneak shit for a while until you find the man himself, Kazuhira Miller. You put his glasses back on and then kidnap his crippled ass. You converse with him as you conclude your 7-mile sprint. But before you can get to the chopper, you are attacked by literal Illuminati zombies who run in fast motion.
Yes.
That was not sped up. The way you escape them is by walking past them, an easy way to get out of the police. On the helicopter ride back, he begins doing the meme speech.
Yeah. Why are we still here? Whoa, we didn't get to say why we're here just to suffer. The game wasn't finished. But I damn sure remember clips. Or maybe it did get finished and I just don't remember it. Okay, let's get off that. Either way, I'll learn today.
Is by walking past them, an easy way to get out of the police. On the helicopter ride back, he begins doing the meme speech.
Why are we still here?
After 9 long years, the enormous executive is finally able to return to his mother base and receive like a really fucking long tutorial on how to run the mother base. He then accidentally throws himself into the ocean and is unfortunately exposed to the horrors of having to learn how to run the mother base again. In order to rebuild our mercenary army, we must do mercenary things such as killing people, blowing them up, and then killing them. You do these things without mercy. We finally get a big break when a man who goes by the codename of Sia pays us to go transfer funds to an unknown schmuck named Bin Laden. The only issue being that, in true American fashion, all of the funds were misplaced into the Petra. Said funds are soon acquired peacefully and you make your escape into the deserts below.
Not a sneaky.
Sneaky, sir.
Very sneaky.
That
child again.
But I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guard.
Oh shit, the sneaky guy. So Jim Carrey's The Mask shows up, and he's just like, haha, you're fucking stupid. Jim Carrey's The Mask is the best. I could crush you right now, but I am not. Ooh, I go in big hand!
I go in big hand!
So he sends the Illuminati zombies after you, and you drive away like a little bitch. And that's the mission. It's time for more filler. Kill a man. Kill his friends. Blow up an armored column. Twice. Kidnap young impressionable males and send them to your anime prison in the sea. Set your helicopter music to virtual YouTuber covers. Please collaborate with me, Watabe. You travel the lands of Afghanistan to secure a Soviet scientist until you are shot in the face. You are forced to engage in an elaborate dance with the enemy's sniper, just narrowly defeating her by dropping 2 boxes of supplies directly on her face. Then you kidnap her because she's the first woman you've ever seen in like a decade. And let me tell you, the Metal Gear Solid fanbase is really thirsty.
Hold on, wait. The guy will help you unlock the bonus shower cutscene.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
This guy is to help Metal Gear Solid players to stop being so horny for Quiet. Oh, her name's Quiet. Okay. How to stop being obsessed with Quiet. There's a trick to that?
On the way back, a jet shoots at you, but the pilot is blinded by her massive titties. The huge honcho finally returns to Mother Base, but Miller objects to Quiet staying, saying that she'll distract the men from their anime rations. Then she tells...
Okay, from here... Oh my god, is that supposed to be like that? Now, I was saying the memes have carried me this far. This game was not finished, but I remember the memes being a thing. Is that supposed to happen?
Then she teleports and everyone's like, oh shit, she can fucking teleport. It's time to find that Soviet scientist again. He's in this power plant. How many customers do they have in Afghanistan? Using normal tactics, you get to the inside of the base, but something seems off.
We'll need to modify postural control to accommodate a human pilot. I share your urge.
You know, I've always wanted to push a crippled guy down the stairs. I don't know why you keep thinking that we need a human pilot. I literally have a ghost girl that controls metal. Take him away using the goofy-handed robot. Look at the goofy robot run! So that's all the gameplay we're gonna get for now. Better scan a document, see where the fucker is. He's over there. You get over there, and it's a base. It's a good thing Snake has knowledge of what is and isn't based. You get inside and realize he's trying to develop an AI waifu, which is perfect for your base. But it's a surprise. You use the stupid robot and get to your helicopter.
Nope.
I told you, dude. I got the big robot. I got the ghost. Put the 2 and 2 together. Okay, so I'm gonna be running away now. Oh, sweet. It has cannons. That's great. You put him on your horse and then run away like a bitch. By the way, you'll fail the mission if you did what I just did. Ignore that, please. You hide from big guy instead at nighttime. You get back to base, and people aren't really happy with him. Turns out he probably caused your base to be destroyed about 9 years ago. This makes Miller very mad, so he forces him to do the stanky leg. This scene is genuinely painful to watch. It seems like everyone hates Emmerich, including God, who designed his legs. The plot of this game can be very stupid and convoluted, so to summarize, Jim Carrey have ghost and robot and fire. Snake Man have woman named Quiet and man named Emmerich. Their copulation is inevitable.
He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
You find out from Emmerich that the Illuminati is working on something in Africa, so now you're there to find an oil field.
What a thrill.
You get to the oil field and find a bunch of bodies at the bottom of it. I choose to ignore these bodies while I dick around some more in a place that lacks formal law enforcement. Welcome to Africa. It's time to sprint around, get wet and wild, visit Ocelot for literally no reason, and go back to my base to creepily watch a woman in a cage. It turns out she can't speak or wear clothes because somebody threw a fiery plate at her. She breathed through her skin, so watch her in the shower.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
You try to get to your helicopter, but she just shows up. Hey, Snake, how you doing? I know I'm supposed to keep her in the cage, but she's got, like, big fucking boobs. Then she shoots the helicopter blades like this.
Mister!
The Illuminati are escorting a truck, and you must take it. You blow up the escort and ambush the truck, but it's filled with gamers. But before you die horribly, you notice that they make everybody nearby mysteriously unconscious. The Illuminati are escorting a truck and you must take. Looks like the tank driver fell asleep. It's mine now. My truck now, thank you. Really good sign. The truck was filled with nuclear material. It's time to go out there and rescue this guy. He tells you of a mysterious plot of the Illuminati to kidnap children and harvest their adrenochrome. Sneaking very carefully, you enter the mine and find the children in a cage.
Oh, not the children.
Amazing. Mission complete.
Okay, but seriously, you take them all to your helicopter, but you only have to rescue 2 of them. My man Bill Clinton needs that eternal life. You take him back to base, and they tell you of a place where people disappear mysteriously. You head to Africa in the Watame helicopter, and the place is covered in fog permanently. Very good sign. You head through a mysterious tunnel, can't really see that backfiring, until you reach the zone. There's no one around, which assures me of its safety. Oh god, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Nightcore into their throats, it's awful. It's like a dance party without the dancing. Snake, I can fucking see you hiding behind that child right there. Do you think you're like fooling me?
Jesus. Okay. He gives me the Deadpool look face though. You know, mask, yes, but also got a little Deadpool going on, you know?
I am sorry, you are haunting. Your face is the stuff of nightmares.
Like a testicle with teeth.
You think I can't see you? What are you doing? Fine then, I guess I'll just have to unplug this guy's life support with a bullet. Bitch, you're next.
Bitch, you're next.
Actually, just kidding. I got the fire guy, so I might as well use him. So you run away because his only method of attack is slowly walking. I'm supposed to be the crippled person. So you do a boss fight with the Human Torch, but I figured out how to beat him in like 2 seconds. Hint, it involves water. That was a pretty huge build-up for like a shitty boss. The Oversized Overseer comes back home to see all the children that he didn't rescue. Sorry kids, your parents died listening to Nightcore. Later bitches, it's time to head back to Africa, and then back to the mother base because we were attacked. But then back to Africa to kill this guy, and also to beat up this orphan because he's white. Then you kidnap him, sending him to your anime prison to be indoctrinated. Then the game just shows him manspreading. When you get home, he's just like, I fucking hate you, Dad. You only got 1 eye, you stupid bitch.
What's going on with this kid?
I still will not eat my broccoli you give me. Oh, it's time to walk fast.
He is okay.
Meanwhile, in Africa, the substantial administrator is honing his child-beating skills. You think your guns make you safe. Snake, I would hate to rain on this parade, but the entire base is sick. You've been beating children in Africa for a week now. Find out who's sick and quarantine them. You look it up and decide that only people with stupid names are going into gay baby jail, such as Doom Shark, Vengeful Crab. It's obvious that this disease was the same one that we discovered in that warehouse, and we must find a way to stop it. You track down the only 2 men with information regarding— okay then, fine. You traverse the plains to find the last escape, and he explodes? He's fine, don't worry about it. From his mangled corpse, we extract information regarding the one man who can cure this disease, and thus we set off to save our base. Along the way, we encounter normal cinematic shots from people who aren't horny, and are faced down by a group of elite Illuminati snipers. Your battle lasts hours as you carefully fight for every inch of ground, occasionally shooting them in the face. Other times you must go through the rain, and some days you must feed on a tree frog. Sorry, I was thinking of like a better game.
That's the one I'm going to be watching next, guys.
So you walk past the fuckers and see this big mansion. You go into it but realize it's filled with enemies. That sucks for them. You descend into the basement only to realize you basically found a wizard. Yo, I heard you got a problem and I have a solution. But first, you need to shut the fuck up. The Illuminati is making a weapon that only hurts you if you speak a certain language. That's why they were testing out Nightcore in that guy's throat, poor bastard. Not to worry though, the cure is weed. Have some weed. Hurry up and smoke it already, you Pizza Hut bitch. You take him on your shoulders because no one can walk in this universe, and you make your daring dash outside and into the helicopter. Well, fuck it, never mind. Pilot's high as shit from all the weed. You wake up and everything's fine, I guess, but it's time to fight these fuckers again. This is the worst boss fight. They can be killed through normal gun emplacements. Why even bother making them? Then you leave, and everyone in the base injects weed. It's fine.
Marijuana is probably the most dangerous drug.
With your anime prison fully cured and your weeaboos at the ready, all that remains is to stop Jim Carrey's evil plan to probably commit ethnic cleansing. But first, Ocelot tells me I need to beat up a white child. This is my call.
What is up with this kid?
Okay, fuck you, Dad, throwing me on top of flashbangs and shit. It's finally time to
Never
track
be
down
game
Jim
over?
Carrey and stop his giant robot in Afghanistan. And nothing will help me more than bringing along cripples and children. You make your descent and begin entering Illuminati Castle. To enter the base, you climb through dirt, over walls, past security cameras, and through the brain matter of most of the guards. Making it to the apex of the base, you prepare yourself for a final showdown with Jim Carrey.
Ooh, somebody stop me!
We are not so different, you and I. My face fell off, your arm fell off, let's be groupies.
Your face fell off, my arm fell off.
You need to get inside.
My fucking there right now.
Do y'all fight it out?
Do you know why I quit my job as a successful Hollywood actor to run the Illuminati, boss? Because I think I'll be forced to tell you. Think about your base, Snake. The people you've taken, or the methods you've used. Anime prison in the sea, their anime rations, big fucking bowls. Nightcore, anime prison weeaboos, sending him to your anime prison to be indoctrinated. There's one commonality between all of these things. Your obsession with anime has created all of this, and it's up to the Illuminati to destroy it. Look at the top super chatted channels on YouTube, Snake. They're all virtual YouTubers. Anime which must be cleansed from this earth if we are to know peace. And for that, Snake, I have my language virus.
That's the language virus.
I will wipe all of those who speak Japanese off of the face of this earth, cleansing it in a holy fire, the filth of which you are. Hey, you two shut the fuck up back there. I'm trying to drive. Untold evil will spring forth like a flowing waterfall if I do not silence their high voices and their whore streams for the rest of time. I hope you understand, Snake, what I must do and what you must watch. We still have 3 hours of this car ride. I'm at McDonald's, do you want anything? So he takes you to the giant robot for some reason and is like, well, I might as well watch a boxing match. Go fight the fire guy, I guess, because I can't kill you myself. You know, Snake, I think I realized something about you. You're so strong they would take a giant robot to kill you, metaphorically, of course. I'm being given real bad ideas by this ghost bitch, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go get up and walk over here now because seeing your ugly ass face makes me want to fucking kill myself real bad, Snake. See ya.
What? What did What? They turn it on him?
Who is doing this?
such a lust for revenge? Oh!
Oh, haha, you guns are real effective now that I'm a giant robot.
What, they turn on him?
Snake, you dumb bitch, try to cover me in water now, motherfucker. So Snake tries to escape while it grows a testicle on its left shoulder. Then Arby comes to fight it, so it counters with a literal sword.
Oh, I see you running away from me over there. Don't you think I forgot about you, you fucking cunt?
Well, at
He's
least
got a helicopter thrown at you.
I will finally have my revenge, Snake. You are all mine. Haha, that was so good. I finally got him, the guy, the dude I was chasing for the past 3 weeks. What do I do now?
Cypher will rewrite the records.
Wait a minute, is that cut doing the anime monologue that he's practiced for like 9 years again? If I have to listen to this guy talk for more than 20 seconds, I will blow his brains out.
Planted will infest the system.
17,
No one
16,
stop it
50.
now.
You really aren't fucking getting this. You really don't understand.
Major.
Oh my fucking god, this clown is trying to talk to me.
Burning.
Dude, what are you even saying? Shut the fuck up.
What? That's it?
Snake, do you know how loud a car engine is? You're not being sneaky. So Snake drives to the boss fight location, and as it turns out, the boss is bad. You find an outpost with tanks in it and then shoot him for 10 minutes. I thought that we established that they couldn't do that, so why even build the giant robot? I shot at him for so long that it became nighttime. Eventually you kill the fucker, and the child that you beat for fun is contacted by a ghost. Oh shit, my giant testicle's falling off. That's how you know it's pretty bad. You get in the helicopter with your buddy Miller and set off to do one last act of revenge.
Let the man rest. He dead?
Finish me. Kill me.
Can do. Out of ammo, sorry bro. So you walk away and notice a gunshot, and Emmerich's like, I did it! And it's time to go back to your base to wrap up the story. The swole sergeant has won. Nothing now stands in the way of our band of misfits and the realization of their hyper-militarized army of radical weeaboos. We together look out into the skies of the future, of potential, and see the giant robot with his left testicle reattached. I guess we just took him. We together, with our enemies destroyed and with the help of a giant robot, can overcome anything. Except for the rest of this game.
What the hell? Chapter 2?
Turns out the game actually isn't over yet, but the budget is. A company named Konami had shot developer Hideo Kojima in the face and said, why can't you make pachinko machines, so they stopped making the fucking game. What we got as a result is the software equivalent of a stillborn infant where none of the cutscenes have any context, so I'll try to get through them as fast as I can.
What?
Someone on the base is probably a traitor. Miller suspects Emmerich, but he was a very functional horse when I was out in the field, so I don't know. I go back to traitor. Miller suspects Emmerich, but he was a very functional horse when I was out in the field, so I don't know. I go back to my base and notice that something's wrong. The little fucking punching bag painted my entire base to be Ocelot just to spite me. I go to get some dirt on Emmerich by capturing his waifu that we forgot, and it just kind of does this. You try to interrogate quiet since Miller thinks she's the traitor, but she's literally incapable of speaking. I think he's a little stressed out. Hey boss, I thought that Miller wanted a vacation, so I grafted his face onto a dog. He shits on the floor now, it's great. You do like a billion side missions I don't care about. If this sounds like a disconnected checklist, that's because it is. Cutscenes and plot moments happen randomly and are completely disconnected from one another. Until this happens.
What? What? Oh. Zombies?
What the?
Shoot him! Shoot him!
There's been a mysterious disease outbreak on the base, no doubt caused by the hidden traitor. Snake moves in to investigate, forced to watch his men suffer within the quarantined halls. You reach the end of the base and realize the dark truth of this disease. It's the language virus, and it's airborne. If your men escape, they will surely infect others. The choice, therefore, becomes simple.
Kill all your men, huh? Staff died.
By your order, boss.
You have to kill all your men. Everybody run. It's the pain. It's the pain.
It's your fault! They're dead because of you! They were on your side! I'm on your side! And you turned them all to ashes!
Wait, this is real dialogue?
I can't bring you back to life, but I can rub your ashes all over my face.
Feels so good!
What the fuck is wrong with you, boss? Huey Emmerich, you stand accused of being the traitor and for yelling at people during a funeral.
It can't be me. I was busy playing League of Legends. You're the real simp, Snake. You're all just a bunch of black-pilled doomer cucks. Everyone can see it.
Cause, what the fuck is he saying? This leads me into
was
the
his
final
reason.
twist of
He
the
was the
game, a
boss.
disconnected short wherein it is revealed that you are actually the boss's body double this whole time.
What?
This means that Jim Carrey practiced a speech for 9 years and then gave it to the wrong guy. I hope you understand why the end of the game is seen as abrupt, and in fact, so is the end of the entire Metal Gear franchise. In the end, it wasn't Jim Carrey that killed Big Boss. It wasn't a giant robot. It wasn't the Human Torch or psychic powers. It was a fucking pachinko machine. If you're an executive at Konami, I would suggest that you put your ear near a jet engine. But before we close, let's all appreciate the efforts of a hard-working man who didn't even want to make this game. We're sorry, Hideo Kojima.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense why this one wasn't finished. Alright, time to go to the Metal Gear Solid 3.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two. Based and cringe. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Is this the song?
Bike Pedal Solid 3 is a game developed by world-famous movie director split-day-old Josh Inmam, in which you are tasked with the defeat of communists in the jungles of Siberia. It's the height of the Cold War, and tensions between the forces of Based and Cringe have never been higher. In the backdrop of this international struggle, our hero must brave dark forests, high mountains, and 2 separate console generations. The aim of this virtuous mission is to extract the Soviet scientist named Sokolov, working on a secret project for an invincible weapon of war. And with great ambition, determination, and a will to stop the forces of evil, our hero, Naked Snake, that's his real code name, begin preparations for the plunge below and the perilous journey which lies ahead. But first, a warning. I wanted to record the HD version of the game in order to get better footage, but unfortunately that's only on the PS3. Then I remembered that my computer is a PS3, but there might be a few bugs. You get up in the air and your partner's like, don't throw your smoke on the gasoline. The door opens and Snake decides to jump away from the burning wreck. Boy, Snake, you go on ground if you get sick. Man, that's wrong with me. I always appreciate me.
The graphics and everything. This was our graphics. This was the shit, man.
Snake gets as far away as he can from that and ends up on the jungle floor. Now the virtuous mission can finally begin. Except no, my mom is calling me. You've been ignoring her philosophy lectures for 5 years before she finally caught up to you. Now you can finally listen to her talking about... Now it's time to head through the lush swamps of Siberia and die. The Russians patrol these jungles, so you must head through slowly, carefully, and methodically. That includes the bee attack. You finally reach the factory where Sokolov is being held and beat up everyone like it's high school. You get to Sokolov just as he exterminates the last of the Twilight books. Sokolov explains to Snake that he's actually being kept there for his safety by the KGB. There is an internal power struggle in the Soviet Union, in which a faction of radical communists seeks to kidnap him and take power for themselves. This faction is headed by none other than Emperor Palpatine. The motivation, ideology, and also practice of all these forces remains at large, but time is of the essence, so you make your extremely slowest... Hurry up. Please.
Freeze!
Fuck! Finally, a real American.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
I came here to gesticulate for no reason. I suffer from a disorder in which I must wave my hands around randomly.
What?
Now, Snake, tell me, is it true that in capitalist America, hordes of pigs can appear from nowhere and kill children? I don't think that's accurate. Amazing! I'm going to meow now. What? So Snake beats his ass, rendering him unconscious and the scientist safe. You run into the forest to go find the scientist and enter the bridge of bad lip syncing.
Capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
You see the giant tank Silk Love's working on. It has a giant cannon, it shoots really big. Your only option left is to take him back to the States, so you cross the bridge where you see your mom. Your mom is voiced by Pearl from SpongeBob.
That suitcase is full of bees, Snake. I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
You mean the forces of cringe?
Those are relative terms, you imbecile.
So the communists use bees to kidnap Sokolov, and Emperor Palpatine shows up. Finally, my plans are coming together. Throw this yee-yee ass honky off of the bridge.
So you're on a mission to go get that guy.
Holy shit, I have hands. Snake wakes up on the shore and is contacted by HQ. You'll have to listen carefully in order to manually treat your injuries with the proper supplies.
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button. Fixed using surgical treatment. The healing once
Hope you got all that, bro. Snake bends his bones back and then leaves off screen. Meanwhile, Palpatine decides that it's time to dispose of the evidence.
Oh, damn.
It's been 1 week since the Virtuous mission, and your radioactive ass is being sent back to the jungle again. The Soviets blamed the United States for the explosion, and the world is on the brink of nuclear annihilation. In order to save the world and prove our innocence, you must head back into the jungle and stop Palpatine's plan to overthrow Khrushchev. This is the beginning of Operation Snake Eater.
Haha, poopy pooper!
You then walk 13 feet before seeing your mom again. Seriously?
Snake, you deserve to be placed in a box and laughed at.
Damn.
You see those big fucking squares in the ground there, Snake? Yeah, take care of those and we'll talk.
You're forced to sneak around for a very long period of time. Can you crawl faster? You go to Sokolov's house again to meet with your contact, but she arrives in a loud motorcycle. You are unsurprisingly found by the guards. Don't worry though, she's prepared. Okay, they're gone. She spawns her hair and then reveals her real name, Ava, which is a stupid name. Then she show her huge booba to Big Boss the Snake. I am talking Largo Bazonka Donkos. Dust.
Is that just a thing? It's just a thing? Okay, it's a thing.
She gets you to sign up for her OnlyFans and then gives Snake a gun, which he likes more.
The feeding ramp
Long
is
time
tight.
ago.
She gives you a scientist disguise and tells you to go to sleep. In fact, the game encourages you to stop playing it. Snake wakes up and dastardly villains appear outside. It wasn't a good idea to sleep within 20 meters of a disappeared patrol. They break in, so you toss a flashbang at their asses and then gun them all down like dogs. Oh, you again. You will be answering most of my questions or her head will fall off. Is it true that in capitalist America that you pay for healthcare in blood? I mean, not all of us. What? So Ava gets the shit out of him and he's like, I have to go. With that taken care of, you progress on your journey through the jungle. Along the way, you encounter swamps, alligators, electric fences, minefields, disappearing dogs, and non-consensual python consumption films.
Snake eater.
With nothing but a pistol in hand and an iron will to see things through, you breach the jungles and head for the facility where Ocelot stands behind a rock. God damn it.
I thought he was just staring in my soul for a second. Hold on.
And head for the facility where Ocelot stands behind a rock. God damn it. Tell me, American, is it true that in capitalist America there is no such thing as the village toothbrush? The what? Fascinating. Listen to my cat impression. So now it's actually time to fight Ocelot. The battle is actually fun, but is extremely dated by modern standards. Ocelot struggles greatly with object permanence. If he can't see you, you don't exist. You trade blows for hours, shooting each other in the face multiple times. And after a long and exhausting battle, Snake finally closes in for the kill with multiple bees. Wait, Ocelot uses an extremely viable way to kill bees while everyone else dies, and Snake is forced to jump off a cliff to escape the bees. Snake then promptly eats a hornet's nest to get revenge. Welcome to the cave area. Fuck the cave area. It's literally so dark that you can't tell when I cut clips. You swim through the dim tunnels until you find the crabs that killed Amelia Earhart. Now, with the light of Amelia's soul, Snake is finally able to escape the caves and face the enemy which lies beyond.
The bees.
My physiology is comprised mostly of bees. Finally, I get to fight you. I am the paint.
Do you mean the pain?
No.
Much like the Ocelot fight, this battle can be used as a test for infants. Whenever you disappear from the water, the pain forgets that you exist, allowing you to get a quick hit before diving underwater again. He would be screwed if bees weren't bulletproof. He also uses bees to carry grenades instead of just sending bees at you. But after a long time of poking and prodding, you eventually bring him down and he explodes into fire. Why?
Hey.
Now we can leave this fucking cave. You head through dangerous canyons and swamps filled with Russians on fucking spaceships, only to arrive at the warehouse just in time to glimpse your target. Sokolov is refusing to cooperate, and that's not very communist of him. Ocelot shows up for no reason, juggles guns at him. The boss then shows up and kills my goldfish. She tells Ocelot not to worry about Snake and that the Bee-Man has it covered. Then Palpatine punches a wall like a Kyle and everyone goes home. Except, of course, for Jesus, who promptly performs a miracle. Mr. Bernie Sanders, it's an honor.
Well, that could be Joe Biden now.
The base, taking care not to be detected. And after needlessly murdering all of the guards, you carefully sneak into the warehouse, through the warehouse, and through the guards. You head through a mysterious forest until you're caught by a snare trap. At which point, the game insults your intelligence by assuming that you can't get out. You finally enter a location called... Entering this highly secretive lab will require great skills and bullet mastery. Crawling through the walls, you slowly make your way into the lab. Once inside, you don your disguise and put on inconspicuous face paint. They noticed me. After murdering everyone, you proceed to the main office where you find this fat guy, and he's just like, holy shit, Snake, you are sunburned so badly. Can I please give you lotion? He tells you that you're in the wrong base, and what you're actually looking for is the impenetrable fortress of Groznygrad. There's also a gigantic stash of money over there that's giving Volgin all his power. Snake, a greedy capitalist, heads there immediately. That means it's time again. Got one all the way back. You ran so far that it became daytime.
That's a Jim Carrey reference too.
It's in the bone! It's in the bone!
I filled that arrow with heroin. You're about to have a fucking blast, my dude.
Yeah, nice. Come. What?
Later,
what the hell, you a frog?
Spider-Man.
So the battle starts with the game literally telling you how to get rid of the heroin. I don't think it trusts you. The Fear is a boss who jumps around like a hungry cat. He also doesn't have an issue with basic cognitive function, making him one of the best bosses. The battle is a matter of tracking the movements of your camouflaged enemy while dodging his arrows. All the while, the arena is filled with traps and AIDS needles. Eventually, Snake makes it through the homeless camp and purchases a stolen bike to hit him with. This kills him instantly.
You're a snake? Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh man.
Alright, so the crackhead is died. Time to go. You go through the warehouse before killing the guards, and then looking up the exit. I'm lost, Mom. Please pick me up. Now I know. You head through. When Ava calls you, telling you to get your ass to the secret tunnel in the mountains. Also, watch out for Bernie Sanders. He's coming. You go for a peaceful walk in the forest, and then dodge the worst trap ever made. Then you begin a cutscene. The gameplay between bosses was 10 minutes. You will be receiving healthcare by force.
After all, is free healthcare not the definition of communism?
What the fuck? I will be pushing Donald Trump down the stairs. It's time for another boss who can process stimuli. But unlike previous encounters, this boss is slow, methodical, and deadly. Kojima originally wanted the boss fight to take 3 weeks in real life, but was told no by a trained gibbon. The boss fight mostly consists of sneaking up on your target and chipping away his health. It's a cat and mouse game between two equally matched stealth operatives. And if you don't play the game for a week, he dies of old age. Fortunately, I didn't do that, so I got to watch him change race and explode. Now that America is safe from the clutches of real-life, actual-in-fact communism, it's time to head up a ladder and head to the mountains above. If you've played this game, you already know.
I don't know.
What a thrill.
Well, how long it takes to get up?
This is the ladder scene sped up by 1,000 times. You'll notice that takes a long time. We're barely halfway there. Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of relativity. We're here.
Oh, damn! Oh, shit. Hold on. Are you shitting me? Snake eater! Oh my god. Hey, made it. Wow. Wow. That's fucking amazeballs. Wow. Okay.
Gibbons are apes in the family Hylobatida. The family is welcome to the mountains. There are hordes of animals, and Snake is an expert in putting down animals. You crawl around a lot until you reach the camp where you are pursued by a helicopter. Stealthily and expertly, you make your way to the main base camp, which is patrolled by guards. Then the problem sorts itself out and you reach the end. Snake enters the secret tunnel and finds his solid snake. Donkey Kong's is back, and not voiced because I don't know a woman. Snake uses his male powers to read her dodgeballs, and they tell him how to enter a secret tunnel to Groznygrad. There, he must steal a uniform from a femboy, rescue Sokolov, and make his escape. Then she bikes off a fucking cliff and dies.
Seriously? She doesn't die.
You look down at the base and see Palpatine. Fuck you, Barrel, you're the worst PewDiePie character. Colonel, please help me. I can't stop walking like I have to take a shit. I literally killed a person, you fucking idiot. What? This is why we don't have sex, Ocelot. All communists may be gay, but I'm not gay for you. So after that shenaniganery, you exit the mountainside and enter the tunnel. Kinda cool how Snake had to climb a mountaintop and then leave it after 20 minutes. Hey there, Snake. I know that you're expecting a gimmick or a funny voice, but there is no gimmick. I'm just here to kill you.
Fair enough.
Bitch. It's time to fight another boss of Gibbon intelligence. The Fury works by trying to figure out where you are and then failing. Though I would consider it a difficult boss because if you are found, you're fucked. Much like the Pain, you rely on this boss being unable to understand Piaget's water conservation task. The boss isn't very interesting. His fight goes down to a cycle of 3 steps: shooting, running, and praying. Do this enough and you'll win.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
He's great. Welcome to Groznygrad.
I hope no one looks at my plans while I'm sleeping.
You sneak through the outer sections until you get indoors. You put on your disguise, and it actually works this time. Did I mention Snake can do blackface in this game? You run around for 10 hours looking for a femboy. Seriously, where the fuck is he? When you finally find one, you walk towards him normally, knock him out, and then shove him in a locker like a nerd.
Raiden, squeeze my hog.
Now Snake is revered and respected across Discord.com. Using your newfound access, you head to the interrogation room to find a very confused Sokolov. He tells you that it's too late. The giant robot is ready for battle, and the Soviets no longer need him. The only course of action left is to destroy the prototype because schematics don't exist apparently. Snake is therefore left with a choice: save Sokolov or find a bomb to destroy the Shagohod.
I do have a question. If somebody's forcing you to create something that can really destroy the world, would you sacrifice your life or would you build it so you can live? Because it seems like no matter what, they're still going to kill you off, right?
Where have you been, kitten? Daddy's been waiting in Discord VC for 3 fucking hours now. Wait a fucking second.
Not his balls?
Kitten has a bent penis. He shoots Sokolov for no reason, so you take him down. Then the boss shows up again for no reason. Snake is extremely shit at this. Then Palpatine gets in on the fun. It looks like this. What the fuck is happening in here?
Fusion. Oh.
Tell me, American, you're after the OnlyFans, aren't you?
The OnlyFans?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I don't think he knows, dude. He doesn't. He tells you that all of his power and resources comes from the possession of Ava's OnlyFans. The OnlyFans is...
Oh, check out the detail to the bag.
All of his power and resources comes from the possession of Ava's OnlyFans. The OnlyFans is worth $100 billion, meaning more people than exist on Earth have a $10 subscription. The boss and Ava arrive, but that doesn't matter. Fuck these people. Palpatine insists that you're after the OnlyFans, which is his true source of power. Then he literally reveals the location to you.
In the underground vault of Groznygrad.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
This compels Ocelot to do his dumbass juggling game. Oh, oopsie poopsie.
Oh, that's when his eye gets shot.
No shit. Cool, I guess. Got to see guy's eye pop off today. Take him to the jail cell.
Yeah.
Now, American, tell me. Is it illegal to clap in America? You have been imprisoned. Please stop talking. You have been imprisoned in the fortress, and now you must make your escape. Like an infant, you decide to hide under the bed. When he doesn't buy that shit, you bust through the doors like a gorilla and kill him. It's time to head to your escape route with the fuzz and hot pursuit. You prepare yourself for a slow and stealthy crawl across the base, but then you realize that Snake takes no damage.
You got an arrow in your ankle.
It's in God's hands now. Then you find a machine gun in a room, and the game gets really exciting. You enter the sewers. Oh shit, a dog. You enter the sewers and make a beeline for the exit as fast as you can.
Wow, I'm sorry. It just reminded me of NSYNC and Bye 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 and the dogs and the sewer and okay. No, jump. Jump. Let's go. Jump.
Oh, Snake, it seems you have nowhere to go. How fortunate for me.
Are y'all trying to keep
now
this man
you'll
alive?
just have to answer all of my questions. Oh my god, he's going to ask me something stupid. Is it true that in capitalist America, the army is conscripted to fight giant tumbleweeds? Answer me, or else.
You winked? Oh my god, did I say that he just winked with not realizing you only have one eye right now? I apologize, Snake. My bad.
So you leap off the fucking cliff and die. I'm serious, you're literally dead. So Snake is taken to the fucking afterlife. I was thinking that being dead would face him more. Then it begins to rain in hell.
Have you ever seen Danny Phantom?
Mm-hmm.
What? Guns don't work in hell, dumbass. You're just like me, Snake. Edgy as all hell. You've killed literally dozens of guards in order to get shots for your stupid fucking video. Now, you will see the suffering that you cause. Crikey! No, fuck, I didn't want to go up. Stop.
This is the Sorrow boss fight. The developers figured out that you could avoid having a chimp boss by not having any boss at all. He shows you all the guards that you've killed along your journey, which is most of them. He even remembered each individual bead. The more people you've killed, the harder the battle. It's behind me, isn't it? Then you walk for 3 hours. I didn't know birds had souls. And when the moment is darkest and Snake is on the verge of forever death, someone begins playing Linkin Park, so Snake comes back to life to turn it off. Now we must sneak through the jungle with no equipment besides our bare instincts. You expertly evade your enemies before beating them up some more and running behind a waterfall. Ava shows up behind the waterfall after her spine was reattached. Then she sexily gives her weapons back. You chill for a bit before she's like, Snake, are you fucking gay? The internet witch begs you to give her more money, but Snake is trained.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you.
She tries the physical contact route, but he never breaks. Even after undergoing CBT, he remains unbreakable. Snake waves goodbye to the thought, but she gives him explosives out of respect. Later, bitch. You take the tunnel to Groznygrad and go up a ladder! Whoa! Now you're back. You sneak through the tank yard. Fuck! You sneak past the extremely aware guards. Enter the weapons lab, disguise yourselves, reach the tank, and kill everyone. Okay, fine. You disguise as a different person, then systematically knock everyone out with your stanky breath. Finally, you place the explosives and get ready to leave. Except
you got an arrow in your foot still.
Again, the boss beats you up for no reason.
Snake, what the fuck are you wearing? Am I in a goddamn Jiffy Lube?
Oh good, you got him. Now tell me, American, in capitalist America... Shut up, Ocelot. This bitch tried to swipe her OnlyFans for me, but I got that shit on lock. Why are you all panicking? All the passwords, all the 2FA, I got that shit right here. I will now switch this radio to the low-res model. I no longer need you, Ava. Your OnlyFans is enough to fund communism 1,000 times over.
Oh,
cringe. What the fuck are you saying? How about I lay it out in a way that you can understand, you unfresh bonobo? Communism is when the government gives people health care. And the more health care the government gives, the more communister it is. My plan is to use this money to give health care to every man, woman, and child in the world, and therefore force them to adopt communism. I will ensure that the government takes every toothbrush, every iPhone, and every stock market and burns them along with every starving Ukrainian. Once the Soviet Union stands supreme as leader of the world's nations and the top provider of healthcare, I will rename the earth to Venezuela and inflate our currency until the end of time. To destroy all of the small business owners and mom and pop landlords, I have my Shagohod tank, which will rain a nuclear fire upon a new red world.
All right.
You will fight me now, Snake, and I will win. For a specter is haunting Europe. Take the OnlyFans somewhere safe. I have one last loose end to deal with.
Welcome to the Palpatine boss, where 90% of the fight is him standing still. Also, you have a time limit before the base explodes. The best maneuver here is to do the classic Dark Souls circle strafing, and if you shoot at him, he gets mad. The actual way to beat him is by frontal hand-to-hand combat, where upon you shoot him on the floor. You gotta do this a lot. Palpatine is swole as fuck. Phase 2 starts, and Ocelot doesn't do shit. Hey boss, pull my finger.
No.
Phase 2 begins.
Well, he watched a lot of Western movies or
Fortunately for you,
something?
he's defeated by the same old bullshit. You flip him harder than the state of Georgia for a few hours, and that's how you win. Snake climbs up a ladder and leaves him to explode. Upon exiting the building, the Ethod arrives on her motorized bicycle. Both of them leave hundreds of people to die horribly. You look back at the burning wreck, and Palpatine gets pissed as fuck.
Snake, you capitalist dumbass, were you too busy drinking Coca-Cola to kill me? When I'm done with your toothbrush, I'll take all your fucking teeth next.
So you drive away really fast. So fast, in fact, that's really disorientating. What the fuck is going on? Can you tell me where I am in the base? Eventually, I figured out that I could change the camera and the scenes start making more sense, but only slightly since Snake looks like he's stuck on a fucking slide. Ocelot appears in the corner with more questions, so we have to leave as fast as possible. Fucker's not letting his free Atlas go to waste. He plays fun bumper cars with you before trying to release you from the clutches of Simpery. And when that doesn't work, he just tries to kill you. Now we're in a chase scene with infinite ammo, and Snake just looks like he's lost. Is he just like uncomfortable, or what? You fly through the base, leaving a trail of death and destruction in your wake. And when you reach the runway, the fucker catches up to you. A chase ensues, which only reiterates Snake's bulletproofness. You go across a bridge and then blow it up, mostly to stop Ocelot. Palpatine falls into the river and then forgets that he fell. Welcome to the tank boss fight, my favorite.
Oh my god.
You decide to play the tank boss fight until you want to kill yourself. Palpatine, sensing suicidal intent, gets out of the tank and then punches it. Twice. Now we're at the part of the game where you have to hit a small target moving on a fast tank with a sniper rifle using only a flimsy controller. I'm not mad. To combat this new strategy, you skip to the part of the video where he has low health and dies.
Does he actually die though? That hurts? Oh, you can't witness the pain he's going through.
Thank God he's dead for real this time. Now Gorbachev can sell the Soviet Union for pizza and peace. Snake donates for a hug and aliens come to take them down. The final chase scene ensues where I figured out that I can get Snake to scream a lot by firing the machine gun. An action-packed chase ensues where Snake literally cannot stop screaming. Really, you can hear it in the background of every single clip that appears on screen. Snake, do you need help? You are very stiff. Eventually, Snake's screaming catches up to him and he ruptures a hole in the fuel tank using sound waves alone. It's a good thing women can't drive or that would be a problem. Now you're both severely wounded from the crash and you have to babysit this woman. Snake's paternal instincts soon cause him to fall into the clutches of the E-boobs.
Eva, I need you.
You perform surgery on her and now she has to follow you. Oh, take your time, Eva. It's not like the Russians are coming to murder me or anything. Hurry up! This section can be annoying, but I figured out how to walk through it without most encounters. Did I mention that this bitch walks slowly? You get through after hours of rigorous combat and you find her influencer jet. She tells you that the boss told her to tell you to go into the laggy field of flowers and commit murder. Don't know why. Snake...
YouTube Music Premium is an experience that gives you complete control of your music. So you can listen ad-free, download music for offline play, and
enters Bloodborne for the PS4 and gets his ass to go into the laggy field of flowers and commit murder. Don't know why. Snake enters Bloodborne for the PS4 and gets his ass irradiated again.
It's beautiful, isn't it, Snake? You've fallen for, haven't you? I thought I raised you better than this, Snake. Better than her. I raised you to be gay, Snake. The ultimate soldier against Simpery. I knew about the terror that the OnlyFans would bring upon this world, and this is only one of the results. Snake, I faked my defection to get the OnlyFans that no one in the world could ever have it again. Not even you. See this scar, Snake? I tried to get surgery to become an e-girl, and look what it did to me. No one can be allowed to have this money. Not you, nor anyone ever again. And if you want to please your e-girl so much, then you will have to take it from me.
Okay.
One of us Let's die here, Snake.
You start the battle and notice that the PS3 emulator is really fucking laggy here. So Snake teleports into a different fucking console where he's wearing a banana suit. The rest of this battle takes place in the PS2 dimension. You own the boss by letting her grab you and then filling her full of lead. She'll do this and then run away, so you follow her, wait to be found, and then do the same thing again. If I was trying to be stealthy, she'd probably forget where I was. That is actually how the boss works. You figure it out within 2 seconds and you beat the boss in 1 minute.
Take it, you simping dumbass.
Okay.
I'll always remember you as being based, boss.
Take the gun and fucking shoot me, so I never have to hear that word again. You are a disgrace and an imbecile. Snake, hurry up.
Oh, wow.
You turn on the aircraft and it seems like the fight is over. Ava has her OnlyFans back and the Soviet plan is foiled, but Snake is forgetting something very important. Did you forget about me? Because I have more
questions
for you. Oh, how kind of you to invite me in. Oh, how rude of you. Tell me, do all Americans wear bananas? Is it a cultural thing? I suppose not. I didn't fall down. Shut up. Why don't we settle this the cowboy way? I'll play as the cowboy and you as the chicken. I should load my guns more. So Ocelot decides to play a game where only one of the guns is loaded, but you get to choose the gun. I didn't watch when he was juggling them, so righty-tighty, lefty-loose.
Not the right one?
Haha, it's a blank, American. I wouldn't dare kill you, because I have one more question. In capitalist America, do you think that an ocelot and a snake could find love? Is it possible? That's cringe. Okay, bye. So you fly back to the US and then teleport to her influencer cabin where Snake's autistic ass is finally able to have sex. One symptom of autism is avoiding eye contact. Snake wakes up in the morning and Ava is nowhere to be seen. He turns over a postcard that says goodbye and finds a videotape. Snake turns it on with the player and it tells me that she left me, that she took all the money. She just used me to get her OnlyFans back and threw me away like garbage afterwards. The boss was right about her, about the OnlyFans. She was trying to save me. She was trying to save me, and I didn't listen. I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry. I let you down.
That's how Batman got caught up too.
Oh, come on!
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
As the president awards you the dumbest fucking name ever, he goes to shake your hand, but you refuse it. He and men like him will stomp on the memory of the boss until the end of time. You walk out, but all the morals of your mission seem lost to you now, a distant memory of a time where a mission could be virtuous. Despite all the pictures, all the photos, and all the medals, Snake is now utterly alone in this world. The only thing left for him now is a beautiful garden containing a grave of the only person in the world who gave his life meaning. All that remains of her now are memories of a time long since past, a time where the world was simpler, a time of based and cringe.
Oh, ended sadly. Kind of want to know the storyline now. It's like, I hear, got the jokes and everything in its own interpretation, and a correct summary, but the storyline looks interesting. I know what happens, but I don't understand why things happen. Why the guy in the plane with the guns, the Western style guns, what was his deal? He just jumped out the plane? I don't know. I'm curious about that one. But there we go, Blaze Squad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you blaze the like button. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, go ahead and comment.
Did you miss me?
And I will see you guys in the next one.